welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about 7 ways that you can boost your mood. 7 ways that you can cheer yourself up if you're feeling a little bit down or you're feeling rubbish about yourself or just life in general. Now, I know it's not always easy to just cheer up like that, and when people do say that, if you have been feeling quite low, it can be quite frustrating. But I just wanted to share with you some of my personal tips that I've used that boost my mood. Now, most of these tips I'm going to give you, you do need to push yourself to do them. They are going to be like, oh, I really don't want to do this, I feel rubbish. But if you push yourself to do them, I can promise you that you will feel so much better. And if you do these consistently, your mood will improve overall as well. That's certainly what I've found when I've done these. So I just wanted to share them with you. So without further ado, we're going to get into the tips now. Number 1, it's exercise. And okay, everybody says if you exercise you feel good, but exercise really does release those chemicals that lift your mood. It can ease anxiety, it can make you feel less stressed, and it really helps you give you sort of a sense of accomplishment as well. So if you have really not wanted to do a workout and you have pushed yourself to go to the gym or do a workout, after you feel great because you've accomplished it and you've done it and you've achieved something for that day. So if you can push yourself to do a little bit of exercise, that's great, and it will instantly boost your mood. And I found if you do it over a prolonged period of time, your mood kind of stays a lot higher than it was. That's certainly what I've found. So I've really enjoyed exercising recently and found that it has boosted my mood. Now, exercise doesn't have to be going to the gym. I do enjoy going to the gym a lot more recently. I've got a lot more confident at the gym and I do enjoy it. So certainly if that's something you think you will enjoy, I would definitely recommend going to the gym. You can work on your goals there, and certainly there's a variety of exercises you can do, and there are people available at the gyms that will speak to you and give you tips and advice. So if that's something you feel you would like to do, I would certainly recommend doing that. If you're feeling really low and you don't feel like getting out of the house, or you're quite anxious about doing that, a workout DVD at home. Some of my favourites are sort of like the Charlotte Crosby ones, and you can just do sections at a time. You don't have to do a whole DVD. The Davina Mcall ones as well, they're really good. They're just half an hour. It's just half an hour out of your day, and that's how you have to look at those. Another thing I like doing as well is watching sort of yoga on YouTube videos. So I watch somebody called Yoga with Adriene, and I'll show you her channel sort of around here now so you can see. She does yoga for beginners, she does yoga for anxiety, yoga for depression. She does all sorts of different types of yoga, and I've really enjoyed getting into it. And that's something that, again, I don't feel confident enough to go to a class because I don't feel good enough yet. But you can certainly do that at home if you're feeling a bit down and you don't feel like going out for a run. Yoga is something you can do fairly easily at home, and I even do mine in my pyjamas, so there's no excuse really not to do it. So as I said, there's many different types of exercise you can do. You can do yoga, Pilates, you can do cardio, you can do weights, you can go to the gym, you can go to the park for a run, but definitely try and do a little bit of exercise every day, and it will certainly improve your mood. Number 2, watch, read or listen to something that you really enjoy. So this can be listening to music that makes you happy. Now, we all know that songs can bring back memories, whether that's good memories or bad memories. And I have been known, if I'm feeling sad or down in the dumps, to play songs that I know will make me feel worse. So for example, some of the Westlife songs I know brings back a bad time, and if I play them I will get upset. And I have done that, and looking back now, that's never really a good thing. I mean, it's okay to cry and be sad and be down occasionally, but if you find that it's happening frequently, if you make sure you make a conscious decision to listen to a happy music that brings back happy memories, it will boost your mood. So what I've done for this is I've created a number of playlists that help to boost my mood. So I've got one called Happy. Okay, so I've just been to get my phone to show you my happy playlist. Now this is basically a playlist full of songs that uplift me, that make me feel good, that make me feel empowered, and they're just songs I enjoy. So you could create your own playlist. So I've got things like Katy Perry, Raw, Kelly Clarkson, Stronger, Lady Gaga, Walking on Sunshine. We've got Jessie J, Bulletproof, Eye of the Tiger. Just lots of different songs that bring back happy memories. I've even got Hakuna Matata on here. So we've got lots of different songs. And again, you might think your music choice is awful, but you can make your own playlist to suit your mood and pick songs that really do improve your mood. Another playlist that I have is one called Memory Lane. Now these are all cheesy pop songs that I used to listen to when I was a child. I was a 90s kid, so on here we've got things like Bewitched, Hearsay, Avril Lavigne, S Club 7, McFly, Busted, Hanson, Shakira. So I've got lots of different songs on here that will cheer me up and that take me down memory lane, but in a good way. So if you can listen to songs like that, that's a brilliant step in the right direction to feeling better. Another thing I like to do is watch things I like. So I know I love Friends. I know Friends will always make me laugh, it will cheer me up. Or comedians such as Michael McIntyre, Jimmy Carr, anything like that that you know will cheer you up. Put it on, watch it. Don't sit and watch the news with all the depressing stories. Don't sit and watch a sad film about romance if you've just broken up with your partner. Pick something that will cheer you up and lift your mood. Read a good book. You know, pick up a book you've always been interested in reading that will, you know, will lift your mood. So I think if you could, you know, push yourself to do that, and always remember that you choose the mood you're in, and if you can choose to cheer yourself up and make you feel better, again, you're going in a step in the right direction. Number 3, keeping a gratitude diary. Now this is something that I'm still working on to try and incorporate into my everyday life, but I find when I do this, it makes me feel a lot more, you know, positive, a lot happier. And I bought this notebook here. This was just from Sainsbury's. It was fairly cheap, and it says enjoy today. And I thought this would be perfect to, you know, write my gratitude, keep my gratitude diary. So basically, you write down 3 things each day that you are grateful for. So it could be something small, such as having a coffee in the morning, hearing the birds sing in the morning, speaking to a friend, or it can be much bigger things like buying a new car. It can be anything, but as long as you focus on the positive things in life, you can completely shift your mindset to go from focusing on all the negatives to then focusing on the positives. Now I know I can be quite a negative person, so for me to sit down and really think about everything I'm grateful for, all the positive things that have happened throughout the day, really helps me to get more of a positive outlook on life. Again, if you are feeling really, really low and you think, oh, do you know what, I can't think of anything positive today, nothing positive has happened, that's okay. Maybe go back, keep the journal, go back and read what you've put previously, and this can again help to reset your mindset to feel a lot more positive, which could perhaps sort of spur you on to think of something that day you are really grateful for. So yeah, that's what I've been doing recently, and I found that's really helped too. Number 4, write it or record it out. Now I know this is very popular and a lot of YouTubers are saying this, to write out your feelings, just let all your thoughts flow and write out whatever you think. This personally really does help me, and if you don't even think about what you're writing and just whatever comes into your brain you're writing down, it can help you sort of make sense of your worries, make sense of how you're feeling, and it can help you rationalise the situation, and I know that works for me. Another method that I've tried also is recording on my phone. So there's obviously, you can record yourself speaking on your phone, or even film yourself and just vent everything out that you're worrying about, that you're thinking, let it all out. And it certainly does, for me, my brain feels a lot lighter, and it just feels like you're emptying your brain of all your thoughts, so your worries, your moods, and that can really, really help. Now again, you can choose to do whatever you want with this. So you can shred it if you want to write, you know, if you want to write it all out, you don't want to keep it and look back. I personally don't look back because, you know, you don't want to look back at when you're in a bad mood. So you can shred it, you can throw it in the bin. You can keep it, obviously, if that's something that you want to do and you're working on, you know, controlling your moods and things like that. Or just delete the recorder. You don't even have to play it back. But I do feel that once I've let it all out, I can make sense of it all. There is something else I use, and it's a worksheet. It's off a website called getselfhelp.co.uk, and I'll leave the link down below. Now this has lots of worksheets that help with mood, anxiety, depression, things like that. But when I like it, it's called a court case sheet, and like I said, I'll link it down below. And basically at the very top you write your thought. So you write your worry or your thought, and you write the evidence for it that supports that thought, and then you write the evidence against it, and then you look at both, and then you summarize it at the end. And normally that initial thought, you've managed to calm down and you've managed to rationalize it, and you can now think about it in a more logical way, and that itself can just help you feel better about yourself, and it can help you rationalize your thoughts. So I really like to do that, you know, when I can. And like I said, there's lots of other worksheets on there that are designed to help. Now, I know every time you go in one of those moods, you can't possibly always write it down, but the idea behind that is if you can keep continuing to fill in those worksheets and do that, then your brain will automatically start to program itself to do that without using the worksheets. But without putting in the work first with the worksheets and things like that, you really don't see much of a change. So I really like those. So certainly go and check those out if that's something you think you'd be interested in. Number 5, connect with people. As humans, we are social animals. We want to connect, we want to talk, we want to socialise with people. We don't want to be lonely and isolated. And sometimes when you are feeling down and low, you do want, your brain tells you to isolate yourself, and you know that you're not worthy of perhaps speaking to people or having friends. But if you push yourself to go out there and speak to people, get in touch with a friend you haven't spoken to for a while, go around your parents' house or your grandma's house, or just phone a friend. Studies have shown that having stable, healthy relationships can improve your mental well-being, and people like this can provide emotional support for you. So if you talk to a friend, you can phone them, you can go out and meet them at the park, whatever feels good and whatever feels right for you at the time. If you can do that, again, you don't have to talk about the problem, you don't have to talk about how you're feeling. You can just sort of talk about, you know, general things, or arrange to meet. You will feel happier for going out and meeting that person and talking to them. But always remember, one thing I have learned sort of in the last year, be with people that make you happy. Be with people that empower you, that uplift you. Because I know if I'm feeling a little bit down and I go and hang around with certain people, I could feel worse. Or if I hang around with other people, I can feel so much happier and better, and it's like I'm a different person. So really sort of home in on your relationships that you have, and obviously friends are there for you for different reasons, you know, and certain friends are good for certain things, and you will know that. So know which people to go to when you're feeling low, and go to those people that make you feel happier. Number 6, set small daily goals. So write them down the night before. Think about the day you've got ahead of you and plan little things that you want to do. Again, if you're feeling down, you don't really want to be pushing yourself to do too much and then sort of feel that sense of, oh, I haven't achieved that, I didn't do that. So it can be things as simple as make my bed on a morning, go for a 15 or 20 minute walk. Don't push yourself too much unless you feel like doing it. Obviously you can have bigger things, so you can say post that YouTube video, join the gym, run a marathon, anything you want it to be, but as long as you think that you'll be able to achieve it. And then at the end of the day, if you can tick that off and say, yeah, do you know what, I got up today, I made my bed today, or yeah, I phoned my friend today that I haven't done for weeks, you'll get that sense of accomplishment. And if you plan those little goals, they'll all start to help to give you a positive attitude on life, to help you set even bigger goals and just to feel happier in general. And don't forget to celebrate your wins. Write down what you've accomplished and make sure that you're feeling good about yourself and you're not constantly knocking yourself for not doing things. So yeah, setting goals, daily achievable tasks, certainly has helped to improve my mood. Number 7, go outside. Everybody says this, but it's so true. And again, I have found this out probably in the last year or two. Being outside can boost your mood, it can calm you down, it can help relieve anxiety. So if you just go for a small walk on your own, with a friend, with family members, it doesn't have to be a long walk, it can be to your local park, or it can even be going on a walk for the whole day, going to explore somewhere new. Or you could just step out into the garden. And there's a mindfulness activity that I like where you say 3 things you can smell, 3 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, and 3 things you can see. And it really helps you to focus on the now, and it helps to sort of boost your mood and also calm you down as well. And I found that I always feel better after spending the day outside rather than spending a day inside. So certainly if you found that as well, let me know below. But I've recently been going on a lot more walks. I used to spend so much time going shopping on weekends and spending my day shopping, and that's fine, but I was doing it all the time. So now me and my partner will go out and we'll go for a day where we go and walk, and it's cheap, it's free, and it's so much fun, and it really does help to boost your mood. So yeah, go outside whenever possible. Even if it's raining and you want to go outside, go outside, get some fresh air and help boost your mood. Don't just sit there. It really does help. So that's it. That's my 7 tips to help improve your mood. If you like this video, please don't forget to like it so that I know and that I can make more videos like this. Mental health and just self-improvement is something I'm really passionate about, and I'm going to be making more videos like this. So don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I really hope that these tips help you, and let me know if you try any of them out, how you feel afterwards. And also, what do you do to improve your mood? Are there any tips that I missed? And I'll be, loving to try some of your tips out too. So yeah, I really hope you like the video, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.